Anyway, I think this one was next, so I'll just put it over here. Opposite day. So I realized that there were a couple of funny things about the nighttime ground theme or setup. You know, the nighttime ground situation. I think they are themes. So I just made a silly level where the ground is in the sky, where the shrooms are poisonous, and I am falling into the ground. Okay. Now I remember a little gimmick about this stage. Oh dear, it is not, the gimmick is not getting hit by bullet bills, although that is a, you know, it's something about it, but it's not like a defining feature. Boos in this theme will actually chase you when you're looking at them. Isn't that opposite? And that's going sideways. And Goombas are floating in the air. And again, we have the poison mushroom. The bouncing will get in your way. But there you have it. Oh, we got that too. There's actually a thing. Just don't bounce on the bullet bill. Kinda got some Lost Levels themes with all these platforms here and there. And this leads to this, and then you do a nice big hop. And you stand there, get a bunch of coins. I guess not. There's kind of a limit to that. But this is where you go. You do a big jump, or you just jump on the cloud and go back and forth and hopefully not get skewered. We got this again. Ride the bullet bill. Uh-oh. Alright, that's okay. What isn't okay is having that because we can't go through here. Well, I guess that works. And of course, it knocks you into the pit. I remember that was a really common trope in Super Mario Maker Wii U. Desert Village on alert. The Koopa Troopers are not as welcoming as Minecraft NPCs. Yes, this is inspired by Minecraft. It was like, I don't know. I'm not really big on desert themes, so I just kind of, make them inspired by things and not just their own kind of thing. Got Pokies on guard, but I get under them. Get past them. It's supposed to be a well, I guess. I get shot, but there's another mushroom here. Oh boy. This is supposed to be the cleric, I think is what he's called. The different villagers in Minecraft have different names. You can talk to them and trade with them specific things. I think they're all like set, in their ways. You can't jump onto that. You have to jump on a cheap. Yeah, you gotta jump on that cheap. Here's one of the locals. Got the houses and everything. There we go. It's best not to have it going back and forth here. Dangerous. Oh. And again we have rocky wrenches. I use them Probably too much, but they are dangerous, you know? They sure get in my way. I guess the timer was kind of low for that. I don't know. Maybe I took my time there. And finally, we have Acceleration Airwaves, inspired by Rayman Legends, because they have their kind of musical levels. So I guess it's an appropriate final one. Not the best timing there. You can notice that it has accelerated. And there you have it. Gotta watch out for those bullets, but just get to the top. You can do that. As I mentioned, Rayman Legends, that game's a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. I do really recommend it. And in its own worlds, at the end of each world, there's a kind of music level. You know, like it's actually inspired. Like one of them is inspired by Eye of the Tiger, for example, and or like kind of, you know, like they have their own music, but they do that song, and it's a lot of fun. They're always at the end of those worlds of that game. It's a lot of fun. And I think, oh yeah, we have some worlds. Let's go to the world pot. Yes, with the worlds update, with the super worlds, we have them. So let's get to making a world, or checking this one out. There's the mole's fault, with those fault lines. The Grand Mall doesn't really have much there, but there's Goomba there. Plenty of Goombas inside. This is the world I uploaded, by the way. Goomium and Coupillette. And the 6 squares of Underworld. Doesn't really fit in, but, you know, you have to put either a castle or an airship. So I just put that there. Let's get to World 2. As you can see, I have grasslands, desert, jungle, which has water, so it's underwater. And then space is what jungle would be, you know, with the poison swamps. Then snow, then underground instead of, you know, mountains, just underground. There's no mountain theme, unfortunately, but hey, whatever, it's fine. One of the desert themes is a pretty good mountain theme. Then sky and castle. So let's check this out. There's fleeing the storm. I actually kind of generally ordered these by, like, you know, which game it is, like, you know, like 1 or 3 or world, or 3D world, or you know, new Super Mario Bros. My throat. Sandy Slopes 2. As you can see, I kind of put like the head thing there. You know, I think it's Moai. That kind of head is something you see in that game, New Super Mario Bros. U, in a desert level. These are on the bottom, you know, presumably because there's like a lot of sand blowing there, you know, kind of like in Breath of the Wild, where the edges of the desert are where it's really sandy, stormy, sandstormy. And finally, we have searing skyscrapers. Not a great fit, but I had to put it somewhere. Now we have more watery levels. Woodfall Temple, Undersea Volcano, Trench Warfare. Trench Seafair. And then we have the Flooded Wall, which is a jungle level, but I have some trees, and you know, they're big trees. They kind of signify a big thing. I don't know. And we have Koopa Cruise 2. Yes, of course. Now World 4. It's a very small world, because it's only the poison levels. The really poison levels. This one, that's Swamp. And, of course, Toxic Title Trick. Concluding with this, of course, because we are in space, we gotta have the Solar System Expedition. I guess, you know, poison is appropriate for... You know, poison is appropriate for space, because there's a lot of poisonous stuff, toxic stuff in space. Even moon rocks, moon dust is toxic. My oh my. Permafrost Palace 2, still top level, like most popular by far. Then we have Beetle Mountain. I have it next to some mountains, so that's that. Fire Among Ice, Ice Among Fire. Got that castle for the second half. Slash Fundemonium. We got a water part in there. And we have a glacier. We have two glaciers, so we got some kind of parallel structure here. And then a tick-tock clock is just kind of something there, you know. It fits, kind of. Down to the graveyard. This one's kind of funny because it starts you with a Mario 3 level. Gassy Chasm, there's World, and then brings you back to Mario 1 with Big Crimson. Big Crimson. That's the underground part. Not just an old-fashioned bridge. Gotta love those bridge stages. Then we go around here to World. Because this level is okay. These two, Crazy Plane, oh for sure, and Enemy Floats, those two are just really, really tough to deal with. So I have them be kind of like optional. You beat one of them and you don't have to beat the other. So it's something. Then brings you back to World with this airship, Flight Through Fleet. World 8 is actually really short. It was just kind of leftovers because I had to use a lot of other castle levels. The machines have risen. I couldn't really fit it in with the water levels, I guess. Yeah. And finally, of course, 8-4 Extreme. But then I actually made another world that I did not upload, but I wanted to. But it's okay. I have different ones here. So this one, I'll just quickly like skim over the first. Let me see here. Can I? No. Wrong button. Oh, right. I can, well, I can see them there. So those are the Super Mario Bros. 3 levels that I have made. Then we go to this one, which is more info. Yep, there's the Super Mario World levels. More info. Then there are the newer game levels. My computer just made a sound, but it's going okay. Over an hour, but I'm almost done here. I'm going to actually make this one because I really like the designs, and also it's kind of big and I wanted to upload it, but I couldn't because I was not allowed to have internet on this machine. Mole's fault. I don't know why I have. I guess because it's like ground theme, so you know it's grassy, whatever. I had this whole thing as desert just to kind of fit it in. I actually have a theme here. You know, these are all mostly desert levels. Crimson's just, you know, it kind of fits anywhere really. Just put a pillar and that's that. You can see we've gotten more wet here with Majora's Mask and this, and a bridge, I guess. It doesn't really fit in, but whatever. Saving Mushroom Swamp. You know, I should have put this pillar over here. Yeah. You can see I have one left. And of course, it's in an icy world. Permafrost Palace too. I really had to work through and make everything fit in because I didn't want it to look like you could just go to the end from the pipe. Here's Opposite Day and Acceleration Airwaves. They don't really fit in, but I kind of made them with the bridge going backwards and the clouds. And then we have Factory Fling. Of course, concluding the Super Mario Bros. 1 levels with a Super Mario Bros. 2 stage. You know, like one that's based on that. Anyway, before my throat really dries up, I wanted to say goodbye. I'm gonna return to the Super Mario 64. I've been saying that word SM, you know, that phrase. That I'm gonna get to 64 DS soon, right after I upload these now, after this, I guess. So stay tuned for that. I've noticed that's really popular. Thank you for checking it out and sticking with me when I get to these different games that I also like. So I'll get to that. I might get around to finishing, like really completing Galaxy. Maybe I'll complete at the end of the year. And that's that. I don't know. And also I might get to Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Maybe. I have to connect my Xbox to the internet, and it's kind of complicated there. So I might not make it to this August. I might make it to next August. I don't know. But it's something I hope to get to. So, without further ado, thank you for watching, and good